Hi, my name is Deirdre. I'm a proud owner of a home in which I acquired through the IDA program. About 9 years ago, can't really say who it was that introduced me to it. I'm thinking it was a friend of mine, one of my coworkers, told me about a program that was being offered over at ESR to help with assistance in buying a house. That was something I was definitely interested in because at that time I had two young kids. My kids were 2 and 7, I think, at the time, and I was really wanting to get a house, get a yard in the community, because where we were living at, there was a main road and there was no crossing the street, And shortly into the program, I realized it was more than what I thought. I was going to get more than what I thought out of it. I thought I was just going to learn to buy this house and it was just cut and dry. But they taught so much. The financial literacy part was the best thing for me. Once we got into it and we got set up with the credit bureau and all the things that they came through helping, to get your credit report and start working on getting your debt down, letting your debt to income to debt ratio balance out, because I'm sure I was kind of over what my income was saying that I could afford. So that part was very helpful as well, because I was able to clear up those little things, those doctor bills, the dentist bills, that should have been done but wasn't. So doing that helped me get everything clear. So when it was time for me to buy a house, I didn't have those little things hanging over me to make my credit score go down. Having the support from my success coach, Miss Bianca, was great. And she was always there to encourage. If I felt down about something, I could call her, and she was there to encourage me that, Deirdre, this is going to work, and you're going to get everything out of it that you want. So having that support was a great deal, meant a lot to me, as definitely having the support of your family. My kids were definitely, looking forward to, being in the neighborhood, because we weren't in the neighborhood. And my mother, I'm her only girl and her baby, so she definitely wanted the best for me. She wanted everything that I wanted for myself, and probably more. She wanted things that I didn't know I wanted, that I could achieve. So my kids, that when I saw the house that I wanted, I had been looking prior to graduation, but when I saw the house, it was nothing that I said that I had on my list that I wanted. But the day I walked up in that driveway, I knew that was the house that I wanted for me and my kids. And I put in the offer that day, and they accepted it, and everything went smoothly. There was no back and forth. You had to come up with this or that. Everything went smooth. My kids love it. I have one son, my oldest son, who is now 17. He used to be one that didn't really talk or interact. Now there's at least 5 boys in my basement at least 3 nights a week, and that's just during the week. His friends think that he's got the cool hangout spot. He interacts with kids more. My youngest son, he's an outgoing. He's 12. And he likes to move around. He loves to be outside. So now he's all over the neighborhood, and has been since we moved there. He met the first people in the neighborhood. So they love their home. We live in a cul-de-sac, so early when we moved in, I was able to put a basketball goal out there, and they could run around and play, and I didn't have to worry about so much traffic coming down, interrupting them, or them not being mindful of what was going on around them. So they really love, they love the school district that they're in. As I said, they met many friends, and I think that, and I know that's one of the biggest investments that it is probably the biggest investment that I will ever make. And I think I made a great investment.